I'm Kim Reynolds, and I'm a program manager with Living Classroom. And today, we are going to be getting our hands dirty, doing an art project with some mud. For this activity, you will need to start by going on a nature walk and collecting some interesting leaves, flowers, fruits, stems, rocks, and anything else that catches your eye. You'll be amazed at the variety of shapes, textures, and colors you find right outside your front door. Once you are back home from your nature walk, you will need a container for mixing mud, a container of water, a small shovel, trowel, or other digging tool such as a spoon, and your bag of nature treasures. Now, find a spot where it is okay to dig in the soil. There is mulch on the ground outside my front door, so before digging, I scrape the mulch to the side so I can cover my hole with it when I am done. When digging, it is helpful to wiggle the end of the shovel back and forth to loosen the soil. If the soil at your home is very dry and hard to dig in, try pouring some water in the area and letting it seep in for a while. Then try again once the soil is moist. Once you have around 2 cups of soil in your bucket, add a small amount of water and begin to mix the soil into mud. While you are mixing the water and soil together, take a minute to feel the soil against your palm. Do you feel something that is gritty or rough or scratchy against your palm? That is sand. Perhaps you feel something that is silky smooth and glides across your hand easily. That is silt. Do you feel something sticky? That is clay. Now take a look and see if you have any roots, leaves, or worms. If you see something that either is or was alive, that is organic matter. Did you know that all soils are made of different amounts of sand, silt, clay, and organic matter? It's pretty cool that we can feel and see the different components of soil. Once your mud is sticky and ready to use, find a location to make your art. I'm going to stick my mud on a tree that is outside my apartment. You can make your mud art on a tree, your fence, a paper plate, or any other surface that is okay to use. Now it is time to get creative. Take a look at your nature treasures and think about how you would like to use them. I was able to collect a variety of leaves, flowers, fruits, seeds, sticks and mulch, and rocks from my neighborhood. I encourage you to use your materials creatively. Don't be afraid to tear things apart and explore different textures and colors. I decided to make a happy face that will greet my neighbors as they walk by. What will you make? A face? A creature? An abstract masterpiece? The possibilities are endless. We teach second graders about soil in our Dirt Detectives lesson. But we think people of all ages would enjoy feeling soil between their fingers, making mud, and creating art.